one thing that I want people to walk away from this event is it was worth their time and money to be here. They invested in Texas ED Connections, and if they walk out of here with one idea that they can take back to their community, and it makes a difference.
What I want them to leave with is that feeling that what we're doing is going to be memorable. We are going to do everything we can to make them memorable, to tell the Texas story and to tell their story.
And while lead generation is the mission for Texas Economic Development Connection, connecting businesses with communities across Texas, the secondary mission is to help our economic development professionals across Texas raise the bar. We're here today in a way to share some knowledge, to get to know one another, to create a community where they feel comfortable sharing with one another and giving each other encouragement. We're really happy that at Texas Economic Development Connections we're able to do that, and that our partners bought into this principle of yes, we're all connected and we have sort of this greater purpose, but when we come together and share, then we all get better.
I just hope to learn from everyone here about their communities and how we can work together.
So we started off the Texas Economic Development Connection partners meeting with Beers with Peers. We had a great time, shared some drinks, talked some stories, talked about how great it was to be back together. Now we're here starting off the day for our first ever partners meeting. We'll kick it off with a full breakfast. I'll be kicking off the welcome, getting everybody settled in.
But whatever you are, whatever your experience level is, we want you to have people that you can call on, and so that's what this is about.
And then we have a really cool program from Neil Anderson and Brad Engel, who are really talking about how to leverage our connections. How do we make sure that that first impression is as good as it can be?
It's you. And the first impression you make on that person, man or woman, CEO, president, whomever, that walks through the door and you meet them. And that's what we're going to cover today.
Darren, our marketing expert from Mind Ecology, and I will be talking about what we've learned so far in the process. Part of this whole Texas Economic Development Connection process is about learning how to digitally market communities and how to tell that story online and connect to the prospects.
Some of the marketing strategies that he talked about are just genius. So we learned a lot.
Once we wrap that up, we'll be moving into the best practices panel. We've got people from all over Texas from different sized communities. Whenever you bring a community like this together, there are all varying types of experience levels in the group. And so what we want to do is begin to pull the knowledge from those that have it and convey that to their partners in the community and let them share that knowledge.
Be persistent, ask the question. And then the second thing is only give them what they're asking for.
In our lunch event, we have two industry experts in the industrial development side. Folks will be able to ask the panelists questions and have a dialogue about how do they need to prepare their communities for these companies that are looking for industrial sites in Texas.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, anything that people have in terms of their knowledge base from their own community, if there's a pearl there or two, I love it, because then I can take that back and use it in my own community. And there were definitely those here today.
Even just the little bit that we've done already is starting to show results. And so if they will just hang with us and join us and stay with us on this ride, I am certain that big things are ahead for this group.